Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. And we are celebrating over in this household, of course, because the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. So instead of my usual energy drink or coffee, I'm having a little bit of special tarot tea, drinking some red wine. So, anyway, I'm excited. We're super pumped in this household. I hope you guys are having a good day too. How's everybody's weekend going? I would love to hear about it. Okay. So, let's get into it while I wait for everybody to come on in here. Let me see, make sure my comments are on. Okay. So we've got quite a few stories, you guys. This has been kind of a wild past like week or so. I feel like we'll go through periods where there's just like no tarot tea to be spilled. And then there are periods where there's too much tarot tea to spill that I'm like, what do we prioritize? Penny, hi. Oh my gosh, how are you? Hey, Sage Moon. Hey, Voices of Davis. Yay, everybody's showing up. How was everybody's weekend? Are y'all getting ready for the week? Fun fact, you guys, all planets are direct right now. You may have already seen that posted other places, but I can't tell you how excited I am. So from now until April, it's like go time when all planets are direct. So we can like really accomplish the things that we want to accomplish. I had an exciting day today. So I was like yesterday, I saw some dogs. I've been doing like the animal rescue stuff ever since rescued Archer, and ever since I did that TV segment back in December, I've been getting more and more involved. And this weekend, I felt all the planets direct because I was like super inspired to try to help these two dogs that were on the basically medical euthanasia list. Very sad at one of the shelters. And we ended up finding two rescues for them. They were just tagged this afternoon, and I was just working on it all weekend. I'm so excited. So I'm celebrating two things. Those two dogs are getting saved, plus the Chiefs won. So I couldn't be happier. All planets direct. This is a good day, guys. This is a good day. Hi, MJ's grandmom. How's it going? Hey, Babaloo. Penny, that is why. Amen. Yes, we are all getting a little boost of love and a push from the universe to move forward in the direction that really feels right for us. Big sigh of relief, right? It was some heavy energy there for a while. Hey, Beth. Had a great weekend. Oldest daughter celebrate. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to your daughter. So, wait, which day was she born on, Beth? Oh my gosh, you got an Aquarius daughter. That is amazing. She's free thinking, leading us towards the future. I'm sure you helped to raise her to be that strong Aquarius woman that she is. That's awesome. Oh my God. Sounds like a good family fun weekend. Hi, Diane. We're doing great. How are you? So, guys, we have a lot of tea. I'm like, where do we even start? 26. Oh, on the 26th. 6, 7. Oh my gosh. So Beth, she's an 8 energy. Or is that how old she turned? Well, if she was born on the 26th and turned at 26, wow, what a year it's gonna be for her, because that would make her an 8 energy, and this would be, like, her golden year. Exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Also, when your birthday coincides with the or with the universal year, it tends to be a really lucky year for you. So, like, if you were born on the 26th, for example, this is an 8 universal year, 2024. So, yeah, you would have like extra luck, like a little boost. It's pretty fun. Yes. Okay, cool. I love that. Diane says, I live in Vegas. Should be crazy with Taylor being here, I'm sure. Diane, you're going to have a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. You have to report back and let us know all the things that happened. That's exciting. Ooh. Okay. 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 Mm. Voice of Davis, my dad's birthday is on Wednesday. He doesn't like that he shares a birthday with Justin Timberlake. I love your dad. That's hilarious. Tell your dad he's one of the T tribe over here. He doesn't even know us, but we know him. Like that meme. That's amazing. I love that. So, why don't we start with that then? In honor of your dad, let's start and happy birthday to him also, sending him a lot of love for another great year. Let's start with the Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel tea. Here is I'm just gonna be messy tonight because I have my little wine here probably. Um, this is like, what is the clownery that we have been seeing, you guys? Did y'all see how almost every news outlet, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, most likely fed through her publicist, this story was everywhere all week. all about Jessica. I even wrote it down on my card because I was just so like, what the heck? Okay. So Jessica's weird shower eating like press. Like, have you guys seen this? What the heck was that? Like, E News covered it, Entertainment Tonight. If you go to any of their Instagrams, you'll see like Jessica Biel wants to start a movement of eating in the shower. So I was immediately like, ooh, are we trying to redirect? Yes, we are. Definitely trying to take the heat off what's really going on in her marriage and her relationship. Other sources have reported that Justin and Jessica, although they sold their home, they have not, like their main home, I'm sure they have a few. Um, they have not repurchased a new home for their family. So people are obviously talking about, maybe a breakup happening. This has been going on for weeks. Also, Justin's song Selfish definitely sounds like he is about to mourn a breakup, trying to get someone to stay. I listened to the song. It's, I don't want to give too much praise. It's very okay. I'll just say that. If I wasn't annoyed with him, I probably would like it a lot more because I do like the old school Backstreet slash NSYNC kind of vibe, but he's not a friend, so we're just gonna whatever. I do like the Britney Spears beat him on the charts. All of the Britney stans streamed her song "Selfish" was amazing. Love it. So, just as we predicted in our last tea time, his new single that he thought and was really trying to hype up, although it didn't premiere at the bottom of the charts, by no means was it a laughing stock, but it got mixed press, and Britney Spears' song "Selfish" was actually above his song on the chart. So I think it's safe to say the tea was spilling last time because yeah, it was not. Oh my god, bottom of the deck. I did just bottom of the deck, not even pulling cards yet. Five of Cups. This card of being like sad. So I think Justin's not feeling great. So let's pull a couple cards on that whole situation because it was just clownery. It was clownery. Okay, wait, what are you guys saying before I saw the big kiss with Taylor and Travis? Oh my god. I know, Penny. I loved it. That was so sweet. It's so genuine, so romantic. I love it. They're just so cute. Diane says I'm staying far away as far as away as I can from the game, but no people going. Okay, very smart, Diane. Very smart. It's going to be wild. I lived in Las Vegas with my parents for like 2.5 years. We moved there for like a brief period for my dad's job, and so yeah, I know how that goes. It's like it can be really fun and exciting to be on this trip when things are busy, but there are certain times of the year where you're just like, oh no, it's going to be wild. Oh, Jano, Brittany passed his song on the charts. I wonder how he feels about that. Okay, let's get into it. Very good. That's right. Way to spill that tea. Oh, Beth, you told your daughter it's her lucky year. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. You knew, you could feel it. Beth has the intuition. It is going to be a great year for her. How wonderful. I love that. Yeah, Gigi, she has a song named Selfish as well. I also didn't know that. I did not know that until this song came out and like the press, everyone was covering the fact that her song, was beating his on the charts. How bizarre is that though? Cuz like doesn't he know? Like let's not pretend like he doesn't know. Is he trying to capitalize on this? Like does he know that people dislike him so much that all he can do is like try to create a ruckus in order to get attention? Like did he do it on purpose? I think we should ask the cards all those things. Sage Moon, yo, his new song was not it. Oh my god, it was so odd. Singing a love song, but only featuring himself. I was like, sir? Sage Moon. I love that. Oh, also, wasn't it weird? I didn't understand the whole thing in the music video about there being like a tiny set. What was the point of that? I didn't get it. I was like, I kept trying to understand. I'm like, I don't even see what this means. He was like a giant. There was like a tiny set. He was on set and he wanted you to know it and he would smash the set. Like, I don't get it. It was very weird. Agreed. It really didn't like the vibe was not matching up. Like, I was like, I don't really understand what this means. And you're like sad. You're saying you're selfish. You're trying to keep someone to stay in a toxic relationship with you. Like, I don't know. It was weird. So, was it, oh my God, was this song written for Britney Spears? Okay, let's just start pulling cards. Maybe the song was written for Britney Spears. Okay, let's just see. I want to know. I really want to know. Did Justin, this is weird, but like came into my head. Did Justin Timberlake write the song Selfish for Britney Spears, talking about his past and like how he felt about her at the time? Such a bizarre question, but I just want to know. Cause like that would be the only thing that would really make sense other than just trying to be like trying to get clout and like get more clicks from having the same name as one of her songs. Did he write the song about Britney? Queen of Cups. Yes. Okay, guys, this is weird. We're just gonna allegedly for entertainment purposes. He was partially inspired by Britney and his regrets that he had. Oh my God, this is bizarre. During that time of his life. So when all the things came out about their relationship, when she really started just like spilling her own tea about her life and sharing what she'd been through her book, he started to reflect and things were brought to his attention. Again, he's going through this like karmic time right now with all the things we talked about last time, his Venus placement, Aquarius being, his sun sign, like all of it. He's really going through like a time where he has to look himself in the mirror. Okay. And not like you're my mirror, because in the past, I think he would just have people, like, be around him as a reflection of himself. Very narcissistic, allegedly, for entertainment purposes, and that's kind of what his song "Selfish" reminded me of. It was very much talking about what it's like to be a narcissist in a relationship, to be selfish, right? Well, I think that was partially inspired by his relationship with Britney Spears and all the reflecting that he had done. Now, I don't think that it was like word for word written about her. I think it was inspired by, I think, many experiences of him dating and being with different women and commitments. But interesting that we have the Queen of Cups because Brittany would be the Queen of Cups in this situation because I think that at the time when they were together, she was very much nurturing towards him. Whereas we've pulled cards on his relationship with Jessica, and it's a little bit different. I think it comes across as more of like a fun friendship. I'm sure there's a bond there. Of course, they have children, but I just feel like it was a young love moment with Brittany. It was that Queen of Cups energy of like your first love type of thing. So I do think that she would be the Queen of Cups in this scenario and that she did partially inspire it, which is why he named it Selfish. I think he wanted there to be a tie. And it was also about sending a message to her. Whoa, that is bizarre. Okay, let's see. What are you guys saying? Jano. Oh my God. How her song is still number one on the charts. It's been 3 days. So embarrassing for him, man. It's the karma. It's the karma, guys. I think he has capitalized off Britney his whole career. Hot take, Penny. I agree, though. I totally agree. Okay, let's see. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh, Diane says, don't think getting older is bad, guys. I live my best life. LOL. Thanks, Diane. That's awesome. That's a really great thing to put out there. Right? The older that we get, the more privileged we are to be able to live another year. It's like we got to look at it like that, right? Because we're all going to get older. So I second that, Diane. I love that. I'm having a better time now than I was 10 years ago. And I would say I'm going to try to make that continue. All right. So let's see. Babaloo said, I'm sure he had a lot of experiences where he could pull off selfish inspiration. Totally. Beth thinks he should have many regrets, but Beth thinks it's a facade. Could be. Sage Moon, ooh, kind of giving stalker vibes in a way, wanting to be attached to her and wanting to be linked to her. Totally. Ew, totally. It gives me toxic energy for sure. Another Britney Spears song. So, okay, let's see what Justin is going to do next because by now, all of this has been brought to his attention. He realizes that he can't just kind of like dance his way through this with a little song, with the same name as one of Britney's songs. It's not working for him. He isn't number one on the charts right now. No matter how much he tries and no matter how much, Jessica goes out and tries to be like endearing and talk about eating in the shower to try to like make them look like a fun, cute couple, like quirky, it's not working. It's coming across as weird. It's coming across as detached. It's not doing what they think it's doing. So let's pull a card about what Justin is going to do next and what is going to be coming next from in general. I think that'd be interesting to know. Diane says, Penny, when you live in Vegas, you don't gamble. True, true. Oh, totally, Jano. And I think that's why he probably wanted to do this song as like a reach out to her because it's like, Jano said that they think Britney will never look at him the same after everything that's been done. It got too deep. So I'm going to second that and say, I think that's why he's doing this weird stalkerish thing by like putting out, a song that has the same name as the song that she put out a long time ago so that he can link with her in some way, but he already knows that like there's nothing he can do to make it better. It's very weird and sad. Mm. Yes, Beth. Okay. She seconds that. Sage Moon, I'm weak at eating in the shower. Right? Like, what is that? What was that headline? And I kept seeing it over and over. I was like, this is just, we got to pull some tea. We'll pull tea on Jessica too. See what that shower eating thing was. Okay. Starting a movement. I just can't. Too silly. Okay. So, what is Justin going to do next to try to salvage his career, to try to boost this song? Man, he was doing everything. Saturday Night Live, Jimmy Fallon, shower eating. He was doing it all. What's he going to do next to try to boost his career? 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, yikes. Okay, I think he's gonna invest. I mean, all right. I think he's gonna invest his own money into something. What would that be? 10 of Pentacles. That's a big push. He's not the type of person to walk away with, that defeat. So I'm getting goosebumps, which is weird. I'm just gonna say it. What I'm kind of feeling here. He's the kind of person who, like, if he loses, he will work 10 times harder because of his ego. He doesn't like to lose. Versus, like, if he just did okay and there was no speculation around this moment for him, he would probably just let it go. But his ego is so big that he feels like he has something to prove right now. He does feel like the underdog. So 10 of Pentacles, he's going to find a way to put a lot of money into something. I don't know if that's marketing to push his song. I don't know if that's trying to boost his SEO and using his own money. Like, I'm not sure what this is. So let's see. What is he going to be investing in? What is Justin Timberlake going to be investing in? 10 of Pentacles to try to boost his career. Page of Pentacles. A protege? Is he going to hire somebody? Strange. Okay, do you guys remember when Kourtney Kardashian and Addison Rae were, like, palling around together, and it was kind of like to drum up press? I feel like he's gonna try to, so the Page of Pentacles, this is like someone young and starting out. It kind of reminds me of, like, what Kourtney and Addison Rae were doing. Kind of strange, right? No one really understood that friendship. I mean, there's, like, someone who's, like, a mother of 3 in their, late 30s, early 40s with, I think Addison, I don't even know how old she's, like, early 20s, maybe 19. But it was just a very unlikely friendship, but they would do TikToks together and, like, all this stuff. And then they ended up being in a movie together. I feel like he is going to try to connect with Gen Z, with, like, the younger generation somehow, through investing a lot of money into something. This could even be allegedly for entertainment purposes only, like how Jacob Elordi and Olivia Jade linked up, and that was, like, I just think that was so exposed. Wow, that was wild. Um, because he wanted something and she wanted something. She wanted clout, he wanted money. I feel like he might link up with someone. So if we see him out and about, working with a younger artist, or maybe with, like, a younger influencer starting to pal around, we'll know that that's what this is. And he's not above paying people, like younger influencers, to talk about his song, because now marketing is so different than it used to be. Back in the day, it was, like, very structured. Now it's like, you can hire someone with a large following. You can pay them and have them start talking about how much they love your music to try to influence their followers. So I think he's going to be taking, like, some unorthodox routes to try to grasp the younger generation who doesn't have, like, a real understanding of what he did to Britney, or dislike him very much yet. Very bizarre, but, like, that's what's coming through. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, okay. What are you guys saying? Let's see. Did anyone see the movie he was in on Netflix? I didn't. Seemed like an ego play. Sage Moon said she was gonna mind her business on that one. I didn't see it. Do you remember what it was called, Sage Moon? Jano, he might collab with a young artist to boost his music streams. Okay, totally. Jano, I could see that. It would be, like, collabing with a young artist, or, like, all of a sudden, if we start seeing people on TikTok, like, using Justin's songs, and then, like, talking about his music organically, how much they love it. There could be some, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Oh my god, I don't. My husband's like, um, we will know. We will know. We will know here that there could have been a little bit of money exchanged behind the scenes, under the table. Just saying, could be. Okay. Beth is saying, no, no, no. Justin can't be trusted to lead the younger generation. Exactly. He sure can't be. That's why we're exposing him here. And we will continue to expose him. Oh my God. Okay, Sage Moon says he's collab with Coco Jones. Oh, she's honestly good all by herself, so it seems odd to me that they did a song together, almost like he thought he was doing her a favor or something. Oh, how annoying. And Sage Moon, that's so him. I bet you're right. It's giving mansplaining energy. So annoying. Okay. Ew. So let's not give him too much airtime because he's just so yucky, and we know what he's all about by now. Let's pull. Hey, Jow, how's it going? Oh my gosh, we have Jow. Isn't it like a different time over where you live? We haven't seen you in a little bit. Oh my god, it's so good to see you. The movie was called Reptile. Weird. Okay, interesting. I'll have to check out Coco Jones. Oh my god. Well, that's fun. Okay, cool. So now let's see how this whole thing is going to work out for him. So his next move is going to be collabing with a younger artist, and or allegedly for entertainment purposes only, paying a younger artist or group of younger creators, possibly on TikTok or other platforms, to talk about his music, use his music in like their dances or like to create like a TikTok trend or something. He's really trying to get his song to go viral. He feels like that can like save him. And he's willing to come out of pocket for it. So, what will happen as a result of that? Talking about Justin Timberlake for anyone who's just joining us. Justin Timberlake T, his new song Selfish, and how it's not really taking over the charts the way he wanted. And the fact that Britney's song is above his, like, wow. This is why it's like it's just karma. I mean, I love it. And I love that the fans are the ones like distributing the karma to him by just simply streaming her music. Like it's a beautiful thing. It's justice. Okay, what is going to happen to Justin as a result of him investing his money in this advertising and collabing? 7 of Cups. Ooh, confusion. There's going to be a lot of confusion around him, and he's not really going to know what choices to make next. So you make it like a temporary boost, as these things will create, if you have, unfortunately, the world we live in, if you have enough funds, in my opinion, you can pay for things like, SEO reach, Google ads. You can pay for, advertising on all the major platforms, TikTok, YouTube, even Instagram. Like right now, all of these platforms are monetized. So I do think that there is a chance, this is very annoying, there's a chance that he will see a momentary, you know, spike in the plays of this song, the popularity of this song, but it's all like paid for basically. But then after that, he's in 7 of Cups energy because it's like you can't just keep doing that. Like at some point, the music organically has to start really taking off and capturing an audience for it to actually work, just like with anything. So he's going to get himself into 7 of Cups energy. It's very confusing, really not sure what to do next. It's like, do I change directions? Do I make a different type of music? Like he's really going to be in a pickle, we'll just say. Interesting. Jow, it's 2:21 AM here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, we're happy to see you here. So it's Monday. All right. Jow's already started his Monday. Karma is real. Karma is so real. All right, let's see. Even video games you can advertise, Beth says. Oh my gosh. See, exactly. I didn't even realize that. Oh Lord. So he's gonna be really paying for things, but then eventually he's gonna be like, well, what do I do next? Am I just gonna keep paying for stuff? Let's get one more card for what's gonna come after that. And then we'll switch gears. 3 of Cups. Ooh, okay. So this is a celebration, but given his situation, I think this is going to be one of those celebrations that's like premature. So we see in this card, this is 3 people. He's in a group with others. I still think that he is trying really hard to get back in with NSYNC. I just got goosebumps, like confirmation. Oh my gosh. He is trying so hard to do a nostalgic resurgence of the NSYNC era. Oh my God. He really, really wants to do that. So he may end up getting his way. Um, if he gets viral enough, again, this is just like, right, the marketing and PR of it all. If he can get his song viral enough, then he can be someone that can go to the other members of NSYNC and say, hey, look, I'm actually doing really well. I've risen above the backlash. Let's do a concert. Let's do something together. So he's gonna still try to do that. He's in his flailing around era though. We'll just say that. And it's karma. So, okay, what about Jessica Biel? Why did she do that shower eating thing? Like, what the heck? And why did any journalist decide to allow that to be a story? Like, let's just start with Jessica. My God. Why the heck did Jessica think that talking about eating in the shower was going to be the thing that really gave her family good press while Justin was releasing this song? The devil card. The devil's all about distraction. It's all about the shiny things that we have, like, ooh, like shiny, shiny, like those things that don't fulfill you, right? It's like buying a whole bunch of things to try to make yourself feel better. And then you realize it didn't really work. It worked for 1 second. And then it actually didn't work and you feel worse because now you have like nothing in your bank account. That's this devil card in this situation. So yeah, it was exactly what I was kind of thinking already. Like, just trying to distract, trying to be funny and quirky and entertaining and, like, lovable, and, okay, she did what she did. I think everybody saw through it. Um, yeah, bizarre. So, we'll move on from him just because I could do a whole tea session about Justin Timberlake, tarot tea. Ooh, okay. Diane says, "Jow says you're so accurate, it's scary." Oh my gosh, thank you, Jow. That's so awesome to hear. Okay, Diane says, "If you have time, Britt, can you pull a card on Shawn and Camila? He liked one of her posts this week." Diane, stop it. He hasn't liked her post in like 2 years. Also, they both posted songs that seem to be talking. Oh my god. Yes, let's pull that. Let's pull that right now. Diane, do you know what the songs were? Was this like recent? I didn't know that he'd put out any new music recently. I didn't know that she had either. Ask about Joe Jonas and Stormy Bree. Yes, we will. Okay. I need my pen to write these down because we're getting some good requests. Joe Jonas. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, Jano, I wonder how Brittany feels about her song beating Justin's song. Yes, let's pull a card on that before we move on. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. How does Brittany feel about her song beating Justin's song? This is a great day for Brittany. I'm really happy for her. 5 of Swords. Ooh, okay, okay. I kind of like this though. So this is my betrayal card, right? But in this context, this is like satisfaction. She feels like, oh man, okay. She feels like, yeah, like he betrayed me, and now like it's like now I win. Like, I win. It's kind of like, see what happens. Like, you betrayed me. All this time had to pass, but like I saw you for who you are, so did everybody else. And now look what's happened. It's like the karma. She sees the karma. She is so happy. And it really reminded her of his 5 of Swords energy that he's had towards her always. And she feels vindicated. She feels really good about it. And also I think she feels really supported that other people have finally seen that he was in 5 of Swords energy, because for so long, no one did. This is how she still views him. This is not like oh, time has gone on, it's over, forgive and forget. No, like I don't think she's actively angry with him right now, but I think she has a lot of hurt and she sees him for who he is exactly. And that's what she thinks of when she thinks of him. And she's really glad that she finally feels like other people have put her above him, when for so long she felt like she was the one kind of thrown to the side. And he made sure of that in many ways, right? With the whole narrative of Crimea River, the cheating, all that stuff. Yeah, the script has flipped. I like it. I like it. She's definitely like very consciously aware of what's going on. Let's see. Okay. And I think that's why she's been quiet. Because she's like, well, I'm not going to say it because it doesn't need to be said. It's already happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, Diane says Camila did Never Be the Same. Love that song so much. By her with captions. It's You, Babe. And oh, I love that song. And Shawn's song was Sade by Your Side. Caption the one. Oh my God. Okay, let's pull the cards right now. By the way, both beautiful songs. both mirroring each other as they always do. Oh my gosh, that's wow. Those songs are both just like hauntingly, like I just love them. Hauntingly like beautiful, like make me think of love and like I just that's really cool. Okay. Very cute. That is their energy. Both songs are very like Pisces and they're Pisces North nodes. So if they both can realign with their Pisces North nodes, allegedly for entertainment purposes, it is my opinion that they could work out, but they just both have to be in North node energy, which is really hard to stay in because it's what we're always striving for, you know? They give me twin flame vibes though. Okay. What was the meaning behind Camila posting Never Be the Same? And that was also around the era where she was like just starting to date Shawn. Because I remember seeing her at Austin City Limits many years ago. And she sang that song. It was like when that song had just kind of come out. And it was when the rumors had started about her dating Shawn, but like it wasn't confirmed yet. So yeah, that's really interesting. Why did Camila post that? Eight of Pentacles. Okay, because she's working on things. What's she working on? Diane says it just seems something is there still between them. I think they still love each other, but have issues to figure out. I would agree with that, Diane. I would agree with that. I don't think they ever stopped loving each other. I just think it became too difficult, you know, because of just their learning and growing. And oh, when you have the same North Node, it can be hard because like you both have the same things you're working on. So it can be very like twin flame energy where sometimes like you're just not there yet on every level. It's very complicated. I need to do like a video about like twin flame energy that goes pretty deep. I may do that on my members channel though, because I feel like over there I can really dive deep into like one topic and then talk about it. But yeah, on the list. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay. I like this. So this isn't so much talking about love, but who knows? Maybe that's wrapped up somewhere in it. But what this is talking about is Eight of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. During that time period of her life, she was really happy. She felt very excited. That song was a song that she was very proud of, and it was also really popular. She loved it. So this is talking about work, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So Camila feels like she's starting to get her mojo back, like the mojo that she had pre Shawn, pre 2020 when everything kind of happened. She feels like for a long time, there was the whole 2020 thing and they lived together. And then she went through like an emotional roller coaster. And she also felt like her career kind of started to fall off. She's feeling re inspired now. So, according to the Tarot T, she is really trying to get herself back into that energy and she's feeling that energy again of like being excited, like a fresh start. Just like how she felt back then. So I think posting that was more like reminding herself and other people, like it was like, I know who I am, like Queen of Wands energy. Like, I know who I am. I'm like, I love this song. I want to like just like bask in the glow of it again, like kind of like that. But it wasn't really about love. It's more about herself. Queen of Wands is like all about passion, creativity, and inspiration. And then the Eight of Pentacles is like hard work. So I think she's just like re entered another era where she's focusing on her career success again, which I love that for her. I think that's great. What about Shawn? Why did he post the Sade like sad song? Diane says Camila also posted on her romance album anniversary the song she wrote for Shawn. Used to this when they first started dating. Okay, wow. Okay. Penny and Michael are talking about sports. Okay, nice. Let's see. Camila Cabello leading with the wands. You know it, Beth. You know it. All right. Why did Camila post that song on that song anniversary? Like the song she wrote about Shawn. Why would she have done that? Four of Swords healing. Man, every time we want to get like a romance thing for them, I feel like there's like it's like this is talking about feelings, but it's not the kind of feelings that are like actively romantic. This Four of Swords is about healing. So I feel like this is kind of like she's like re-embracing a time period of her life that she had to block out because she was like sad. So when she went through that whole thing, allegedly for entertainment purposes, like with 2020 and living with Shawn and then breaking up and then having all this stuff just like go on that was really emotional, being with someone else, then breaking up. It's like it's been an emotional roller coaster. And so because of that, she found it difficult to look back on that period of her life where she wrote that song for Shawn. She felt like she almost didn't even want to think about it or look at it. So she didn't want to like post it or like even listen to those songs. But now I'm getting goosebumps, so confirmation. She feels healed enough, Four of Swords, to like post those songs in her discography, to like celebrate all the things that she's done, detached, like separate from the feelings she had when she wrote them. It kind of reminds me of Taylor Swift and how when she was interviewed about her Eras tour and about like songs that she had written, you know, back when she was a teenager or in her like early 20s. And these songs are all about like relationships and getting your heart broken. Journalists asked Taylor, like, do you find it hard to sing these songs? And she said, it at the time, yes, it was really hard actually to like do press and sing these songs because I wrote them about real experiences, so like real heartbreak. But now it's really fun because I'm able to sing them and I've healed from those experiences. So now I just get to enjoy the songs. That's what this is to me. Like Camila's getting to finally like enjoy just like the songs, the things she's done. I think she's done a lot of healing, Four of Swords. Like I love that. I'm so happy to see that because like that's great. And Queen of Wands is like your solar plexus chakra. It's passionate, it's fiery, it's creative, like you're enjoying life. You feel like you can be yourself again. I really love that. So I think she's just like kind of come full circle in her healing. And so now she's posting stuff like that without really thinking about Shawn for once. Um not what I expected, but that wow, I'm happy that that's the case. Beth says, I think that Camila Cabello is a deeply passionate person who's going to make some incredible music that will help heal many people. That's beautiful, Beth. I love that. I love that. I think so too. Ooh, oh my gosh. What if her next album is all about like healing and like just being like loving your life and like how to heal, but like in an upbeat way? That would be amazing. Manifesting that. Hmm. Diane says, yes, she's working on her career. Glad she is. Yeah, me too. Okay, so let's pull some cards on Shawn now. Let's see how Shawn's doing. That does, yeah, I agree, Diane. This feels right. Okay, Shawn Mendes. Why is he posting like some sad songs? Sade. Also, is he still with that girl that he was dating who was like rumored to be in a cult? Charlie, I think her name was. I think was that her name? Oh my god. So let's see. Why was he posting that song? Like the Sade song. Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, he is in love. Okay. Now I want to oh my god. Allegedly for entertainment purposes, Six of Cups is yeah, like your true love. Your twin flame, true love, past life energy. This is an intense love. Let's pull some cards to see is he in love with allegedly for entertainment purposes, Camila, or is he in love with his current girlfriend, Charlie, I think? Yes, Charlie. Okay. Thank you, Beth. And he is still with Charlie. Okay. So, how does Shawn Mendes feel about his current girlfriend, Charlie? But they haven't been seen together in 2 months. Interesting, Diane. Such an yeah, I wish him well. I hope he's doing well. I've heard a lot of strange things like on Dumois talking about um Shawn and his like relationship with Charlie and that like the group that he's a part of, the cult, whatever it is, it's like very much kind of like about your ego and being it sounds really strange. Did anybody else hear that Dumois episode? I think it was like not this week, but the week before. Okay. How does he feel about his current girlfriend? Weird. Eight of Pentacles work? Is she helping him to focus on work? Does she want him to work more? Let's get a clarifier. That's really weird because that is the card we pulled for Camila. I swear to you, I don't think I've ever done a reading on Shawn and Camila since they've broken up where they haven't had like at least one or two cards that mirror each other. Like I'll pull the same card, but like in a different position. but it's like still the same energy. So strange. They just operate with in a similar like energy field, I guess. I don't know. This is very twin flame though. But again, sadly, sometimes the twin flames are just super important souls that we're here to like grow with, but not like the one, to marry or you know, spend your lifetime with. Okay, so let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Let's get a clarifier. Why does he see her as Eight of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Okay, this is the disappointment card. Remember how we talked about when they first like got together? We talked about how like we were I was pulling cards about how like she was in a financial position where she needed to rely on him and he was helping her. And then like later, like some more articles were coming out. I remember seeing like in different publications that, rumors were spreading that like she was in financial straits. She had also like done a GoFundMe, like a bunch of stuff. Basically all kind of alluding to the fact that she did need money. And so that was confirmed. Now in this reading, we're getting that he sees her as someone who is disappointed when it comes to money and what they work for, like what they're earning based on what they work for. It's very money centric with her. It's always money. That is so strange. Diane says she doesn't think that he and Charlie are together. Charlie has been posting like she's in heartbreak herself. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you, Diane. You're bringing those good facts today. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Okay. How does he feel about Camila? And then let's see if they're still together. Let's ask the cards. How does Shawn feel about Camila? The sun. Oh my God. Okay. Guys, here is what I am feeling. So when we pulled the cards for Camila, she's really like happy and healed. Okay. Isn't it funny that sometimes when you're happy and healed after a really toxic relationship situation, that's when the toxic person, I'm not saying he's toxic, I'm just saying allegedly, the toxic person or situation will try to come back into your life. That's what this is. She's getting Four of Swords. She's getting Queen of Wands. She is finally like over the hump of like feeling healed and like put back together and like passionate about her life again. Not just like trying to date other people to fill a void. Like she really feels like good in her own skin again. And then, wouldn't you know, he's getting Six of Cups. This is also my past life love card. Oops. As I like hit stuff. This is also the past life love card. And he sees her as the sun, his pure happiness. So yeah, guys, Diane, thank you for like bringing up all that info about his Instagram, her Instagram, all that stuff, because I think we're half right at least. Absolutely. I think that he has realized his true feelings. I think he has realized that he can't really replace her in his life, and that he's not going to. So I think that he's really just kind of in his feelings right now about her. Whereas before, he was in his feelings, but also he was letting his thoughts and his fears and his ego and like all these things kind of take over. Now it's like he's had enough other experiences to realize like what's most important, which is like love and like happiness, but it might be too late, at least for now. But he sees Charlie, his maybe former girlfriend. I would want to say former. I really would, based on these, because we have the Five of Cups. This is like this person's crying. Like this person's crying and sad and disappointed. That's how he sees her. She's like, he sees her as sad right now. And she's like working really hard to get her finances on track, but she's sad. So let's see if they broke up. But I'm going to say I think that they did. Diane said, I'm thinking if him and Charlie were together, he realized Camila means more to him. Yeah, that would definitely align with the cards. Sage Moon. Oh, he's lovesick. Sage Moon, I know. That's sad. I think so. No interaction appears between him and Charlie. Okay, Diane. Interesting. Ooh, Babalu, would you do a past, present, future for Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes? Yes, I will. Babalu, we're on the same page because I have been thinking about them because I think it's so strange that she never joins him on any of the red carpets. And people say, oh, they have a very private relationship. I'm sorry. I still just think that's strange. Like, especially with all of like the Barbie stuff. Like, wouldn't you think that she would be there with him on the red carpet? She's also an actress, like cute and like dressed up, maybe wearing something like Barbie-ish, like having fun, supporting her husband. I think it's strange. I really do. Even Mendes and Ryan Gosling. Let's see. We will definitely pull that tonight. That is so interesting. Okay. So he and Charlie, let's see. Have they broken up? Shawn Mendes and Charlie, have they broken up? We're gonna do past, present, future, just to like ground the energy. Okay, in the past, between Shawn Mendes and Charlie. Queen of Swords. Ooh, okay. We got something sort of like this when we first pulled the cards on them. I don't remember exactly which card it was, but Queen of Swords is all about being calculating, being in your head, not in your heart. It's like you have things that you are going to accomplish, and you're not going to allow anything to distract you, to take away from that. You are very much plotting, making plans. It reminds me of like Taylor Swift, how she sings about being a mastermind. Like this is mastermind energy. And I do think allegedly for entertainment purposes, this was Charlie at the time. I don't know like what her intentions were exactly, if she really was like being sleazy or whatever. I just know that she was really planning on making the relationship happen. I'll just leave it at that. That was the past. What about in the present? Oh, Voice of Davis says, really, okay, Voice of Davis really likes the way he talks about Eva. Oh my God. Okay. That's nice. What is Voice of Davis? What does Ryan say about Eva? And has she ever talked about just like not wanting to be on red carpets anymore? Like, I know that she hasn't acted, but like, you would think she'd, I don't know, you would think she'd still want to go with him, but maybe she's just over it. We'll pull some cards to see. Okay. That was the past. What about in the present moment? How is Charlie? Let's just tap into Charlie's energy since she's what's coming through. How is Charlie feeling in the present moment about her relationship with Shawn Mendes? Three of Pentacles. What? Okay. This is collaboration. Are they working together on something? We're getting like work, money, work. It's so strange. Collaboration. This can also be like trying to get other people involved in your relationship. And allegedly, the whole thing with Shawn and his girlfriend, that was like, it was kind of like a cult situation where there were other people involved. Three of Pentacles, like there were people kind of in the middle of the relationship. Kind of reminds me of the rumors about like Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber when Hillsong Church was kind of like there were rumors that Hillsong Church was like pressuring them to be together. You guys probably remember all that. And it was strange. So this Three of Pentacles is giving the same energy. It's a little strange. She is trying to get other people involved to make the relationship work. This is about creating something. So I think that she's like, but again, Queen of Swords to Three of Pentacles. This is like, I'm trying to make him my boyfriend. And then I'm also going to bring people in to try to pressure him and try to convince him to be my boyfriend. That's really ick. Okay. I'm just going to say that's ick. I need another sip of my tarot tea to talk about this. This is like, oh my gosh. Ooh, Sage Moon says Ryan and Eva are two Scorpios. Seems like they're big on privacy. Oh my God, Sage Moon, that makes so much sense. A Scorpio is probably one of the only people that genuinely can be out of the spotlight and like be like, yeah, like tell their spouse, like, you go, because they genuinely don't want to be a part of it. Not for anything bad, just like, yeah, Scorpios are not, they prefer to be like at home with just the people that they know. They're very private. Interesting. I've always wondered about that though. I think they don't play about each other, to be honest, and are okay with the other shining. Oh my God, I kind of love it. Okay. I kind of love that. So we will definitely revisit that. That's so interesting. Thank you, Sage Moon, for sharing that. Kind of love it. Oh my God, how sweet. Okay. So Shawn Mendes. Charlie. So in the past, she was manipulating, trying to figure things out. Again, reminds me of Hailey Bieber and the Hillsong thing, where when Justin was asked about, not to go on a little bit of a tangent here, when Justin was asked about like what made him fall in love with Hailey, when did he decide to marry her? He even joked, being like, I actually don't really know. Like, and then, you know, people were saying like, oh, well, her dad was involved, Hillsong was involved. And then he joked about being pressured into it or like not knowing what hit him. That's kind of what this is giving me. So, very similar energy. Don't love that, especially because sometimes these pop stars can be vulnerable, especially if they're famous from a young age. Yes, they have everything, right? Materially, but as far as like mental stability, people that love them, like a home life that they feel safe around, like a lot of that is sacrificed. So, they can be vulnerable. They really can be. And these groups, whether it's like a Hillsong, which all that stuff came out later about the pastors and stuff they were really doing, or a cult, like it can be really dangerous for those people and they can be, become victims. Okay. So, side note. So that's how she feels now. She's trying to bring other people in to, I think, salvage the situation, convince Shawn to work with her, be with the group, be with the organization, build something together. It's very strange. What about in the future? How is Shawn Mendes's possibly current, maybe former girlfriend, gonna be feeling the future? If they are together, it's weird that we pulled Three of Pentacles because I think that if they are together, it's just a matter of time. She knows that and she's fighting for the relationship to continue on. What about in the future? How is she gonna be feeling? Because we are really tapping into her energy. Ooh, yikes. Okay, Six of Swords. Yeah. This is kind of what we all suspected, what we've been talking about here. It doesn't look like they're going to be together much longer, if they even are still together right now, because the Six of Swords is about leaving. And what's really interesting about this card is that, when we ask about like, how is she feeling right now? This card is Dorothy from my Golden Girls deck. And the name over on you can see like a name way in the distance on like the other side of the river on this card. It says Stan, which is her ex husband. Um, and if you know like Golden Girls lore, you know that she couldn't stand him, that he had hurt her so badly, so many times that she could not stand him. And so this tarot card is all about Six of Swords, moving away from those who have hurt you, taking your swords, like taking what you have, gathering it up, and like leaving. So this is the future of how she's going to be feeling. So, within the next 6 months is what I like to draw for the future. I don't think that the manipulation thing is going to work. That Three of Pentacles, I think that she's going to ultimately end up giving up and realizing, like, okay, he doesn't love me, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Because I do think that you guys were right. I do think that he loves Camila because we got the Sun card and the Six of Cups. Oh my God, how sad. It's just like, couldn't he just have realized it when they were together? Like, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, how sad. That is depressing. Okay. Let's move on from them. But that's what, wow, that's the tea on that. Sending them love for sure because, like, that is just sad. But Camila's doing well, which is good. I think that in the past, she felt this way. Again, they're always flip flopping. In the past, Shawn felt this way about her, and then now it's the reverse. So who knows? Will they flip flop again? Will they get back on the same page? Maybe. Who can say? Maybe in 10 years. Um, okay, so let's pull about Eva Mendes though. And why am I forgetting his name? And Ryan Gosling. Why am I forgetting his name? Okay. So let's see. Two Scorpios. Okay. Voice of Davis says during Ryan Gosling's speech for La La Land at the Golden Globes, he said that he's appreciative of her for taking care of their two kids and her sick brother. Oh, but she still wanted him to do La La Land. Oh my God. Right through the heart. That is so sweet. Voice of Davis said Ryan's a Scorpio, Eva's a Pisces. If that's true, still two water signs. Pisces, if that is the case. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Voice of Davis. Don't worry about it, Sage Moon. I always do that. But you were right about the Scorpio thing. So, and also it is very similar. It's a very similar energy, right? Because the Scorpio is very protected. They're both water signs, right? The Scorpio is very protective, very intense. The Pisces is very nurturing. Pisces is a mutable sign who will pour itself into any container. It's like water. You pour water into this container, it'll take that shape, different container, it'll take a different shape. So Eva Mendes I actually love that. She's actually very like nurturing and supportive. It's very creative. It's a dreamy sign. Certainly not important to many Pisces sun people to be in the spotlight. They prefer to have the emotional connection, that, water signs are the most emotional, the most psychic, and Pisces and Scorpio are extremely compatible. So, okay, I love that. And that does check out that he would be very protective of her, being the Scorpio, and she would be very nurturing and like pushing him to be the one in the front. That's actually really sweet. So let's see what their connection is. Diane says Shawn has an avoidant relationship style. So, oh, wow. So he has been having issues committing to Camila. Interesting, Diane. I think Shawn and Camila both have childhood trauma from the industry. That makes so much sense. I agree with you, Diane. And avoidant is really hard because those people who have avoidant issues, they will oftentimes partner with people who have anxious attachment style. And so then it's like a push pull, which would definitely check out with the way that Shawn and Camila have been. And oftentimes, when the anxious person finally has enough of not getting the connection they need, they'll heal and move forward to more secure relationships. And the avoidant person, because they feel the most drive towards a relationship when they don't have the relationship. What's weird is like they fall more in love, and that would totally check out with the cards we pulled for Shawn and Camila. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Diane, I agree with you 1,000%. That makes so much sense. Okay. Yeah. Sage Moon says it's refreshing with most people oversharing. Same. Same. Here I was thinking the worst. Like, why doesn't even Mendes ever go on the red carpet with, with Ryan Gosling? But apparently, it could just be because they have an amazing relationship. They're not just selling out over here. So I like it. Let's see. Shawn. Oh my God. Let's see. Eva and Ryan. All right. Let's pull some cards about their relationship. Let's just get one card to describe why she's not on the red carpet with him a lot. Like, why does she not attend events with him publicly? Ooh, whoa, 8 of Swords. Okay. This is anxiety. I don't know if Eva Mendes has ever talked about this. So, this is, I'm sure, a very private struggle. So and honestly, like, I can only imagine how stressful that would be to be in the public eye all the time for years and years and years. I would not blame anyone for feeling 8 of Swords energy. But this is a choice, allegedly, for entertainment purposes here. This is a choice of hers to not do that. She doesn't want to be on the red carpet with him, because she has 8 of Swords energy around public events like this. This is just like a lot of anxiety. Now, this is stuff that we create ourselves. Again, not to judge her, because I'm sure she has these feelings for a reason. This didn't come out of thin air. Maybe she saw one too many comments that were critical of her or something like that. But she made a decision at one point to say, I really don't want to. Now, because this is the 8 of Swords and this person has the blindfold over their eyes, I will say that this is also about maybe needing to heal that. So she may be on a journey around feeling comfortable in the public eye on like red carpets and not letting certain things get to you. It may be part of her journey because of this 8 of Swords, like the nature of this card. Because this is kind of something that we're working to overcome. But regardless, that is why she's not with him. So I like that. I'm glad it's not something like sinister. It's just her really saying, I would prefer to sit this one out. Like, I've kind of had enough. Like, I have other things I would rather do. So I like that. How does he feel? Well, and he's a protective Scorpio. So he probably is like, okay, if you want to stay home, like, please do. Like, I don't want your name in the press if it hurts your feelings. I don't want you to be upset. Like, that's very Scorpio energy. So, and we did see how he, talked about when he got his nomination for an Oscar, just this past week, he was like, he said, it's not okay that like Greta Gerwig and the people that made this happen. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My little alarm's going off. Um, that they weren't nominated. So, he seems like a very stand-up person. That's what I'm trying to say here. So let's see how he feels. How does Ryan feel about Eva not wanting to attend events and do red carpets and things like that with him? Let's see. Sage Moon says, oh my gosh, holy cow, that dynamic is spot on with the tarot tea. Right? Isn't it? I love it when the tarot tea is just talking to us. Oh, she may struggle with anxiety and social. Yeah, totally, Sage Moon. It seems like social anxiety. And Ryan understands and protects her. I know. My heart too. I agree. It's really sweet. It's really sweet. How does Ryan feel about that? Let's just get it. This is like some feel good tea. I like that. does Ryan feel about that? Aw, Queen of Cups, you guys. Okay, Sage Moon, how you said my heart. Like, honestly, yes, my heart. It's like, this is basically saying, like, I second that. Like, the tarot is like, yes, my heart. That is exactly it. The Queen of Cups is love. It is the most loving, emotional, feminine energy in the deck. This is about also it's about like mature love, like putting others before yourself, that kind of love, unconditional love. Like this is a very mature energy. It's not the ego BS of feeling threatened and whatever. So I love that. Yeah, it really is. That's exactly what it is. Sage Moon. It's him realizing that you explained it perfectly. Him understanding and wanting to protect her. So she is his Queen of Cups, the Queen of his heart. And so he will do whatever needs to be done to make her happy, whether that's attending events and being front and center, with him right by his side or being like in the photo and him standing to the side, like he wants her to do what makes her shine and makes her happy. And if it's not attending, then he doesn't mind one bit. I think that's so beautiful and I just love it. Now I love them even more. At first I was like, they're kind of a strange couple. Now I just like, I love them so much. Okay, new stand of that relationship. That's precious. Okay, wait, Beth says, since we've covered three Musketeers, yes, Justin, Brittany, and Ryan, we pulled a card of Christina Aguilera. Absolutely, Beth. I like that. I like where you're going with that. All right, some Musketeer tea tonight. Babalu, finally a happy, healthy couple, right? I love that. I feel like Ryan and Eva, Taylor and Travis. In my mind, those are the top like healthy Hollywood couples that I can think of now. I don't know. Let me know if you guys can think of another one. I'd love to add them to like our list. We love to see people happy. I just feel like there's so much like drama that we see. Okay. Christina Aguilera, how is she doing? How is Christina Aguilera feeling right now? Oh, dang. That card, I don't know if you guys could see that if it was too low. That card flipped out of the deck. Okay, Beth leading with the wands, Knight of Wands. Okay. So she is in her Knight of Wands energy. I did see recently that I don't know if she like went on Ozempic or whatever, how everybody's been going on that in Hollywood. But regardless of what she's done or what she's doing, she looks much different now than she has for the past like 5 years. And she's starting to like, I also noticed she's like wearing less clothing. Like, I think whatever she's done, I think she looks beautiful both ways, by the way. No matter like what she weighs, she's beautiful. Everybody is beautiful, no matter what they weigh. That's my opinion. However, I will say, I think it's interesting that she's been like wearing like skimpier clothes, whatever, because you can tell that she feels better about herself. So what Knight of Wands. Okay, Knight of Wands. So this is like passion. Is she single? Is Christina single? Because if she is single, then she is dating. She's on the scene. This is like feeling super passionate. Like we joke about the wands on this channel, thanks to Beth and her hilariousness. This is like she is full embracing her wands. I'll just say that. She's feeling good. Okay. Christina is doing amazing. She's like, you want to know about me? Never been better. Okay. So good for her. I mean, do your Knight of Wands thing. She is out and about. So, okay, living her life. Yeah, what a difference from JT. Totally, Gigi. Totally. Mm. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sage Moon, for next time, would you mind pulling a card for Megan and Nikki? I'm actually just gonna pull it right now. Because yes, Sage Moon, let's do it. That was on my list. Hold on. Who else do I have on my list? You guys have had such good requests tonight. I'm just like, oh. Okay, we had Selfish. I talked about that, Jessica. Yes. Ooh, royal news. I wanted to pull some cards on Kate Middleton because there have been some strange rumors about her like health situation. I don't usually pull cards on that, but I am curious because I've seen like really strange reports come out like today. Yeah, and all planets direct. Okay. All right, we're covering all the bases. So let's see. Oh, Voice of Davis. No, she's been engaged for 14ish years. Okay, well, they may be reigniting the passion in their relationship somehow. Or maybe she's single again. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on Christina. Okay. I don't understand why Christina's career has fallen off. Gigi, I don't know. She may actually take a little cue from Justin Timberlake, like releasing new songs, especially because she's the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands follows whatever they're passionate about. So I would not be surprised one bit if we see Christina Aguilera coming out with some new music. Because the Knight of Wands is creativity, but it's also just like your mojo, like feeling good about yourself, pursuing what you want. So I would not be surprised if she followed suit and came out with some new music. She really might. Okay. So let's see. Nikki and Megan Thee Stallion. What is going on with that, you guys? That has been, I don't even understand their feud. I saw a couple headlines. I didn't really read too much into it because sometimes I'm like, we'll just go into it cold and see what the tarot tea has to say, you know? And there's also very much like she said, he said, she said this and that. It seems to me like Nikki is the one being more aggressive because she talked about Megan having the foot injury from Tory Lanez, which is very scary and toxic to even say to another person. So my impression is that Nikki is being the aggressor, but I don't really know. What do you guys think? Do y'all know about anything about that? So let's see. Oh yes, Diane, we're gonna do Joe Jonas and Stormy next. Of course. Oh, Beth, you're so welcome. Thank you. This is a team. This is a team discussion for sure. A group effort. Oh, okay. That card just flipped out. We are absolutely taking that. Oh my gosh. You guys, when the major arcana death card flips out, you freaking take that and you take it seriously. That is a little bit bizarre. Okay. Megan and Nikki, the death card flipping out of the deck. This is bizarre. Um, all right. So the two of them, whatever their friendship or connection was at one time, this is just like sad to say, but it's over, dead, done with. Okay. The death card is like the ending of an era. I'm getting goosebumps. This is like really not good energy. Okay. I'm gonna definitely sage myself and like have the Archangel Michael come in and do the like protection bubble after this reading because this is feeling icky. Um, not to be dramatic, but it's dramatic. The energy is that there was once a connection that was, like, positive. It felt like something that was positive, but this death card is like, there's something sinister. Yuck, okay, we'll see who's doing what, but this is a very sinister energy. The death card sometimes is just, like, very, it's very benign. It's like it's just an ending. Doesn't really mean anything, not good, not bad, an ending, so a new beginning can start. In this reading, though, I don't get that feeling at all. I get that this is like an actual ending of a connection, an ending of a friendship. And I don't want to say what I'm thinking next. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, I think that there's one person in this connection between Nikki and Megan that wouldn't be upset if someone had an ending. This is anyway. I'm not going to say too much about that. It's just very dark. Okay. Y'all get what I'm saying. Icky. Very negative. Heavy, heavy negative energy. Okay. Who is the death card? Who who has death card energy? Who is wanting, yeah, who's carrying the heavy energy? All right, let's get a card for, let's start with Nikki. Let's get a card for Nikki in the connection. Then we'll get a card to represent Megan's energy. So a card representing Nikki's energy. Ooh, Three of Swords heartbreak card. Okay. I'm gonna wait on interpreting that. Also interesting to me though that in this Golden Girls deck, different Golden Girls are like different cards. Both both are like represented by Dorothy. So I feel like this is symmetry. Just saying. I'm gonna hold off on full interpretation though. What about Megan? What's Megan Thee Stallion's energy in this connection? Nine of Cups. This is like making yourself happy, being happy. Okay. This is like okay. So I don't know the details of what has gone on between the two of them. Not quite sure. But what I'm getting is that, oh wait, I gotta scroll down. You guys have been commenting. Dang it. My comments got stuck up top. Okay. I'm gonna read what Sage Moon, you have some good stuff that you're adding. But basically, in a nutshell, the energy that the cards are giving off. Um, so Megan Thee Stallion has been in an energy of Nine of Cups. This is like focusing on yourself. This is really like filling your own cup up. This is making yourself happy. This is like positive energy. Megan the Stallion is the kind of person that will walk into a room and they have so much positive energy within them that they're like lifting other people up. Like that's the kind of person like you want to be around, right? Like you just have a good time around them because they're so full. They're not like pulling other people down. Okay. So she's like very self-sufficient. I wonder what her zodiac sign is. Because she's just like self-sufficient, maybe like Sagittarius. Like this is kind of giving Sagittarius feelings for me. And then we have Nikki, who is in this Three of Swords energy, which is why she's also in Death card energy. Okay. So allegedly for entertainment purposes, she is this is kind of like a jealousy thing. There's also a heartbreak thing, though. So this is a combo of feeling left behind by Megan, feeling like at one time there was a really good connection, but now feeling like you've been like kicked out in the cold, left behind. I don't know what led to this, but there was some sort of rift and it really hurt Nikki's feelings. But Nikki's not the kind of person to say that. Okay. She's the kind of person who will get hurt, allegedly for entertainment purposes, who will get hurt and then really want to like plot revenge, really actually want to like take someone down. Whether it's through words and posts or something else. She just is the kind of person who will retaliate. That's just her vibe. I think she's an Aries. And not Aries are like that. All Aries are like that. But some Aries, if you get an Aries that's a little bit less evolved around that part of their makeup, then they can be some of the most ruthless because they're the warrior. And if she's not an Aries, she's got to have it in her chart somewhere because I feel Aries energy from this reading. So yeah, so basically she was hurt and now she wants to see Megan ended in a sense. Maybe just her career. Maybe, I'm not saying this is bad energy, okay? This is really bad energy. I used to my tarot tea. I'm getting like flustered by how bad this energy is that's coming through. Oh my God. It's been a while since I've been this flustered from a reading. Okay. Sage Moon says, okay, one half, yes. Nikki has had beef with a lot of them rappers. Okay. She doesn't like when they collab with Cardi, but collaboration is part of the industry. She treats she tries to run a monopoly on it. Oh my god, is that what broke her heart? Is that what the Three of Swords was? And now she's like, "I'm gonna get back at you and end you because like, you hurt me. I wanna see your career ended because you hurt me, you betrayed me." Yes, that's what the oh my god, you guys. Thank you, Sage Moon. That gives such, like, better context to this reading. Okay, Sage Moon, 2 of 2. Ooh, continued. The nature of the industry is for up and coming artists to collab, but it's like Nikki holds them hostage and takes it as disrespect when they collab with other people. So I don't know. Sage Moon, 1000%. I think that is so in alignment with this reading. We got the 9 of cups for Megan Thee Stallion. It's like I'm just trying to be happy. Like I'm just living my 9 of cups. Like I've worked for all this and I'm just trying to like enjoy my life. 9 of cups energy, it's not trying to hurt anybody. It's like not only am I not trying to hurt you, like I'm actually just focused on me right now. I'm trying to like, make my life what I want it to be. And that hurt Nikki because she wanted to be put first. That seems very narcissistic, to be honest with you. It does. Like and I mean, you can't like keep other people from doing collabs. Oh Lord, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah. Why can't they just support each other, right, Penny? Exactly. Well, that's why they're not in our tea time soul group, okay? No, no, but like, I mean, sending love. I hope that they heal from that, but that's not good. Sage Moon says also, Nikki tends to side with, especially those who have harmed women. That is sick. There's a pattern of behavior there, but the girls who speak out against her get dragged. Yep. Okay. Megan has been through hell and had to deal with a lot of demons. Yeah. Okay, guys. Wow. That is really, I'm with Penny. Wow. Sage Moon says, I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to blackball Megan. Megan won the lawsuit with her label and is independent now. Okay, 1000%. Megan, I mean, Megan, I like talking to Sage Moon. I think that that's what the death card is as well. Because the death card is like, in this context, it's taking actions to try to end something for someone else, whether it's like end someone, like actually, which is, I think, further than this, than this is talking about, but it could be ending her career 1000%. Like, she may have the intention to end. her career. Oh my God. Wow, guys, that is really dark. Okay. Let's pull a couple more cards for Nicki Minaj because I am curious to see like what her deal is. I saw her not too long ago. I think it was like last week, maybe the week before, on the Colbert show or on what is it? Oh my God, the tarot tea is getting to you guys. I like don't drink wine very much. I'm like feeling a little loopy. Oh my God, that's so funny. We watch it like every night. The show with Stephen Colbert. Okay, I have to end this kind of soon because I'm like, ooh, loopy. But she was on that show with Stephen Colbert, and I love him. I love that show. I think it's really funny. Michael and I watch it like every night. And when she was on the show, I liked her. I liked her personality. She's very charming. Like she can be very interesting and charming. Like I liked her vibe. I thought she was funny. But then hearing about all this stuff, how she's like supported people who have harmed women, Nicki Minaj, it's like there are so many layers to her. So yeah, let's just do a reading on like her energy. I'm so curious. Okay. Let's get some cards about Nicki Minaj's energy, her true energy. Okay. Gigi says, Megan, protect your energy. Yeah, seriously, Megan, protect your energy. I think she knows, right? She's really been through it. But I'm glad she's in 9 of Cups. Okay, Nicki Minaj's energy. 8 of Wands. Okay, this is moving quickly. In this context, this is also giving aggression. 8. 8's also associated with abundance and success. So Nicki Minaj, the core essence of her energy, first card that even comes out when we're trying to get a vibe, a read on her, is 8 energy and moving quickly with passion. So she wants to accomplish things at any cost. She is not afraid to move aggressively, quickly. She's not afraid to say whatever needs to be said. This is like very aggressive though. This is I will go after what I want no matter what. And that feels consistent, like based on some things that she said, based on her alter ego Roman, I think that she is 8 of Wands energy. So she's passionate. She's also ruthless though when it comes to getting what she wants. Let's get another card for Nikki's energy. Another clarifier. Okay, Beth says that Nikki is also the Chinese zodiac sign of the dog. And this is absolutely not her year. Okay, this card just stuck out. Chinese zodiac New Year, February 10th. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Year of the dragon and enemy sign is the dog. Guys, this is the year. I'm telling you. Thank you, Beth, for sharing all that. First of all, that is so interesting. Sage Moon, a drunk tarot tea would be awesome. Well, you're about to get one, Sage Moon. We're halfway there. um, this is a tipsy tarot tea tonight. Drunk tarot tea. Okay. Anyway, so, but okay. That is so interesting. Beth, I have been saying in every reading that we've been doing on this channel, it's all been about karma. Pluto moving into Aquarius, like taking the power back to the people. If you have like been someone who has not had like positive intentions for others, like you're getting your karma. And then on top of that, for her to be like the year of the dog, this synchronicity, this is, yeah, it's going to be exposed. Okay. As I hold this other card that I haven't looked at, Page of Wands, this also describes Nikki. This is immaturity. Okay. So she is, oh my God, this totally checks out. She has a habit of being aggressive and immature. She is willing to do and say whatever she needs to get what she wants. And this immaturity, this page energy around her passion, it's like she doesn't think things all the way through and she doesn't really care. It's like immature people, they don't think about the consequences of how their actions are going to hurt others. They really don't even care because they're selfish. It is immature to be selfish, right? It's someone who doesn't really have conscientiousness. You know what I mean? So that's, my God, 2 wands though, passion, passion. I feel like she's got to be an Aries or Aries rising or something. And again, not all Aries or Aries risings are like this. There's an evolved archetype of every zodiac sign and an unevolved archetype, the tipsy tea, and an unevolved. So she is really displaying the unevolved qualities of Aries, wherever that is in her chart. Okay. Maybe that's her south node. I don't know. Let's pull another card. Gigi says Pluto is transiting over Nikki's Mars in the 12th house. Oh my goodness. That is intense. Okay. So the 12th house is all about like what's hidden. It's our subconscious. It's the way that we operate. For Pluto to be there transiting your Mars, that is all about transforming and unearthing like the deepest, darkest things you hold in your psyche. And with Mars there as well, that can be aggression issues, that can be anger issues. It can be ways that we have hurt others through attacking them. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Gigi. That is great context. Thank you for sharing that about our birth chart. Diane, Britt, you're like me, 2 drinks and you're down for the count. Seriously, though, like I never drink anymore. And so now it's like I have 2 drinks and really feel it. Oh my God, so ridiculous. Guys, it's time to put Brit to bed. It's almost time. It's, oh my God. Okay. Funny enough, there's nothing Aries in her chart. Okay. Well, I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked. Okay. Let's pull another one for Nikki. Oh, hi, Shani. Good evening. Oh my gosh, so nice of you to join us. Diane, me, and Britt. Penny. Penny's joining the Tipsy Tarot Tea 2 drink club. Page of Pentacles, immature with money. Okay, why is Nikki coming across as like Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 8 of Wands? Okay, this is like someone who is very, very focused on their own passion, their own point of view, what they think, what they feel. Mars energy for sure would fall under passion because Mars rules our passions. So, yeah, this is really interesting. It definitely goes along with her astrology as well. She's in a period of time where she is going all in, doubling down on her usual nature, things that she's done in secret in the past, like standing by people who've hurt women or attacking people, trying to blackball them, all those things. I don't think that this is new for her, unfortunately. I think she's had a, like you guys said, a pattern, a history of this. But now she's doing this out in the open and it's making her look very immature. Page of Pentacles, people in her industry are noticing. They are not liking this. They're like, she's very immature with her money because like, why is she alienating other people? Why is she alienating other fan bases? So this is like being your own worst enemy when it comes to your career. And this is also letting your passions run away with you, not having a balanced perspective, being immature. My God. Okay. So let's get one more card just because, like, emotionally, I'm curious to see, like, is she just making mistakes because she is immature or is she actually like someone that has like bad intentions? Do you know what I mean? Because I do think there's like a fine line, but I think there's a difference. Like, sometimes people can just be acting out of like behavior patterns, but they have a good heart, and maybe it doesn't mean you need to be around them, but um, then there are some people I think that purposefully will be like malicious. I just think it's different. So let's see. What is what are Nicki Minaj's intentions? What are her intentions in behaving this way? What's at the root of these immature, heated actions? Another page, you guys, page of cups. Like, are we just gonna collect all the pages? I will say this though, this is immaturity. This is not evil, okay? Um, Page of Cups is the emotional immaturity card. So, like, honestly, couldn't have had a more straightforward answer from the tarot. It's because she's immature. It's because she's the Page of Cups. The root of all this behavior is this Page of Cups card. And I will say this, with that transit happening, in her birth chart, with Pluto transiting her what was it? Transiting Mars in the 12th house. Yeah. Okay. Pluto is transiting over Nikki's Mars in the 12th house. Yeah. That is much like that is a maturity transit. I mean, Pluto transforms everything. So I think that we're going to see her over the next few years really going through a period where maybe these things are being exposed. Her behaviors are starting to catch up with her. People are going to start speaking out against what she's doing. She's going to be forced to basically look in the mirror. And the positive side of that, the Pluto transit, it always is here to transform us for the better. So if it's just her immaturity, I think we'll see her come out the other side as a better, a kinder person, more conscientious person. But yeah, she is the karma. The karma is coming for Nicki Minaj too. That is what I think this tarot tea was spilling. Oh my gosh. Yuck. Oh wow. Well, I guess it could have been worse, but that's wild. Okay, let's pull one for Joe Jonas. And what is this? I wrote it down. What is the person's name? Stally Bree? No, I can't remember my handwriting. I'm gonna go after this because the tipsy tea is catching up with me. But okay. So, oh, Beth says spilling the tea, the pages need to grow up. Yeah, they do. You're so right. That's right. Stormy Bree, thank you, Voice of Davis. You are an angel. All right, Stormy Bree and Joe Jonas. Oh my God. So remember right after the breakup, we saw all this stuff just in the press about him, about the divorce, about like there was just kind of like a big blitz about it. And then it's been kind of quiet. It has been quiet. And then recently, rumors have been circulating that he is with Stormy Bree. Let's see. You're so welcome, Sage Moon. Thank you for requesting it. It was interesting. Thank you for requesting it because I really did want to know about that too. Thanks for bringing it up. All right, let's see. Hi, Aaron. Aaron says, I always forget about couples I want to hear about until way after the live. Oh my gosh, Aaron. Well, I'm glad you caught the live. Okay, give us a request then. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So let's see. Stormy. Okay. Stormy and Joe. Ten of Wands a burden. You never like to see this for to describe a relationship. Okay. So I'll say right off the bat. I don't know who Stormy Bree is. I barely know Joe Jonas. Like, I know very little about them. I will say that this is not great though. This right off the bat, a burden. Why would it be a burden? I feel like the relationship, if there is one, it's very new. Let's get his feelings towards her and her feelings towards him. Maybe it's a burden because of the divorce stuff. I don't know. Let's just see. Okay, oh, she's a model. Okay. Thank you, Voice of Davis. How does Stormy feel towards Joe? Let's get that energy first. How does Stormy Bree feel towards Joe Jonas? Oh, I love this. Okay. Well, she sees him as the King of Wands, if you know what I mean. Beth. King of Wands, yeah. She sees him as like basically her ideal, like very passionate, very like sexy. Like she's really into him. And she also like thinks he is a great person. Like the King of Wands is inspired, passionate, fun to be around. Like, yeah, she really, really has him in such a positive light. Okay. Very cool. There's someone for everyone. How does Joe feel about Stormy? Saying we are on fire with the couples tea. How does Stormy feel towards? I'm sorry. How does Joe feel towards Stormy? Oh, whoa. Okay. There's energy. There is energy. The lovers. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Well, like I said, there is someone for everyone. So I'm going to say this couple, it's a burden. I want to clarify the burden. Like, why would this be a burden? Because it seems very passionate. Like, so she looks at him as the King of Wands, and he looks at her as the Lovers card, the ideal lover. So this is talking about passion. You know what I mean? Very compatible in that passionate area of life. Oh my God. Okay. Why is this a 10 of Wands burden? Why would their relationship be a burden? Gigi, there's some for everyone. Yeah. That should be, I'm like dreaming up merch, like manifesting merch. And I'm like, something about the wands, of course, leading with the wands. Maybe there's someone for everyone too. Cause that's kind of it's a little shady way of, saying what we got to say. Voice of Davis, Priyanka pretty much confirmed the relationship by posting a photo with her in it, but the photo was deleted. Ooh, nice. Okay, Voice of Davis, I like it. She's a Sagittarius, he's a Leo. Love it. 2 fire signs. Oh my God, you guys. And Leo, fire sign, wands, fire energy, King of Wands. So I like that because she sees him for his strengths. This is like very positive. If someone's a Leo and they're seen as a King of Wands, this is someone really being in like the highest vibe of the Leo energy. So like she makes him feel seen for who he is and appreciated for who he is. That's nice. Everybody should get that. Um, at least Stormy got a wand tonight. Oh my God, Diane. I'm dying. That's so funny. Okay, why is their relationship a 10 of wands burden? Beth, yes. Y'all are funny. Why is it a burden? Guys, when the tarot tea is just like, I just can't. Wow. Okay, 4 of swords because there's a healing process that's still taking place. Mind blown. Okay. So here's the thing. This couple met, it's like kind of a bad time, but like irresistible. Okay. So the two of them connected based on major like physical attraction, chemistry, all that stuff. They are really enjoying their relationship. Okay. Like it feels like a first love type of giddiness that I'm like feeling from these cards, which that's great, great for them. But it's a burden because I'm gonna say this has got to be Joe, right? He's still healing. 4 of swords, after a divorce, there is not just like the emotional burden, I'm sure, of like having to separate from a situation, but like emotionally the person is hurt, but then you're also like still dealing with logistics. So it's like it's just like kind of like a dark cloud, right? It feels very heavy. So it's like for Joe, it's like he's living in like two worlds at once. So on one hand, he's like in this passionate romantic relationship that makes his heart race and he feels like a kid again. And then on the other hand, he has a lot of burdens around figuring out the logistics of like the divorce, whether it's like the house or like childcare or like how to do things and how to like make things work, all the details, the finances, dealing with the kids, like how they might feel, the healing and the rebuilding that's taking place in his life. So he's trying to rebuild himself while also being in this passionate connection. So it feels like a burden at this time. It's almost like such bad timing, but apparently it's a strong enough connection to where it's still like working. But I would say I'm not that surprised though about why like they're not coming out with it. I'm not surprised that Priyanka deleted the photo because it does seem like it's just kind of a difficult time still for Joe. And maybe it's not on super solid footing yet, even though it's a positive connection, you know? Aaron Jones, did you have something that you wanted to request? Because you said that a lot of the time, you get on here and you like have couples that you wanted to like request. If you have anybody, please let me know. I will do a reading for you. I don't want you to miss out. I hate that you always check and it's like already over. So yeah, let me know. I'll wait to hear from you. Let's see. GG relationship. I don't understand Priyanka and Nick. Yeah, let's pull that while waiting to see if Aaron wants to request one. I don't either. That couple does not make sense to me at all. And just because like they don't seem to have chemistry. Also, this is kind of a hot take. Priyanka, have y'all ever heard her do like an interview? She comes across to me as like very spoiled. Like that's all I'll say. Like she seems spoiled. And I don't oh wait, no, I do remember what it was. I saw an interview of Priyanka Chopra where someone was asking her about Nick and like how they first got together or whatever. And she like the way she told the story, she acted like very like above him or something. It was kind of like icky. It felt kind of mean girlish. Like it made me feel icky. I was like, this is not how you talk about someone that you're married to and that you love. Like you should be lifting them up. She was like, well, when I first met him, I was like, ew, like you're so much younger than me. Like the way she was telling the story, I was like, really like kind of cruel. Like she was trying to like belittle him in a way in the story. I don't know. And I don't remember enough of the details to like tell y'all, but that was the first time that I ever was like, I don't know if she's a very nice person. So and maybe she was just telling a weird story, having an off day. Who knows? Aaron says, sorry, I'm also having wine. Can't think of any. That's okay, Aaron. That's okay. That's hilarious. I feel you, Aaron. I feel you. As long as you're enjoying yourself, Aaron, that's all that counts. I just didn't want you to miss out if you like had a request. Okay. So of course, oh my gosh. So let's do Priyanka and Nick. Let's pull their cards. All right. Diane says Joe still has two small children to manage with his ex. It's a lot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Diane. Totally. 10 of Wands burden. Gigi says, oh, Aaron, and I'm here drinking water. Oh, Gigi. Well, you know what? Good for you because you are not going to feel hungover tomorrow. Hopefully, Aaron and I won't either, but we're definitely more at risk. Let's Oh, Penny, I got that impression too, Brit. Okay, Penny. And I trust your judgment, Penny. You have that Scorpio moon, Aries rising. I feel like you always get a good read. Yeah. Okay. Confirmation, guys. Penny and I both have noticed. All right. Let's see. Hi, Liz. Oh, let me see. Who have we read? Oh, Lord. Liz, we've read a few. Let me think. We Diane. Diane's spicy. Definitely count too. Liz, let's see. We have read Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling, Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, Nicki Minaj, and Megan Thee Stallion. I'm probably forgetting some other people too. All right. But I'm glad you're here, Liz. Welcome. Okay. Let's pull a card for Priyanka. How does Priyanka Chopra feel about Nick now in this present moment? Sage Moon says, yeah, it was kind of a backhanded compliment. She wasn't initially looking at him because of his age / he was younger, but she liked him when she got to know him or something. It definitely felt like a put down. Yes. Okay, totally, Sage Moon. That's what it was. Okay. Babalu looks more like a friendship to me. Okay, interesting. How Priyanka feels about Nick. The Empress. What? What? Okay, hold on. We're going to set that to the side. That is not what I expected. Okay, how Nick views Priyanka. The Queen of Cups. What? We have two feminine energies in this? I am so confused. Okay, let's get a clarifier for the Empress. Guys, this is honestly the most confusing reading I've ever done in my life. Okay, just to recap here, Priyanka views Nick, I'm sorry, Joe, as the Empress. Oh my God, Diane, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up then. Okay, the Empress. This is the feminine energy. This is like, I don't understand that. Why should view her that way? Okay, and then Nick does view Joe. Oh my God, Joe does view Priyanka as the Queen of Cups as like very emotionally stable and nurturing. Let's pull another one. That's really strange. Okay, why does Priyanka look at Joe or Nick? Oh my God, am I confusing them? What am I doing? She is married to Nick. I confused and reconfused. Okay. Why did she view Nick? I'm gonna wrap this up after this, guys. I've had too much tipsy tarot tea. Okay, this is my last reading. Why in the world would Priyanka view Nick as the Empress, though? That is very strange. Let's get a clarifier. Because he's a magician? Because he can manifest anything. Now, I don't know much about Nick Jonas, but does he have a real like nurturing I don't know, like energy to him? I could understand why if like, she's older, he's a little bit younger, maybe he has like a feminine energy in the sense that like he is more willing to take on a more traditional like feminine role where he's the one. This is weird, but like kind of like and I say traditional because like that doesn't feminine role can be whatever it want, whatever you want it to be these days, especially. Um, but it's almost like he's the one where she wears the pants in the relationship. So he's like the Empress where, but we have two feminine energies here. This is really confusing. And also the magician. So she sees him as a manifester, someone that can create anything. Let's get a clarifier on those two. I'm actually really like intrigued by this. Okay, Voice of Davis. She's the mother of his child, so that's what the Queen of Cups could be. Okay, totally. Voice of Davis. Yes, that makes sense. Two female energies. I know, Beth, but really. All I know is that Nick dated Selena. Liz says, okay, okay. Babalu, yep, it's a friendship. Penny is ew, grossed out. You guys. Britt, you're getting the Jonas Brothers confused? Yes, Diane, yes, I sure did. Okay, let's get a clarifier. And I agree with you, Diane. I will be calling it a night. Okay, let's see. Clarifier, Queen of Wands. Guys, this is okay. So here's what we have here. The reason that I think a lot of people don't get their relationship and it doesn't resonate is because Priyanka is the Queen of Cups, as Voice of Davis said. You know, the mother of his children, a very feminine figure. This is actually someone who is like very emotionally balanced and like emotionally mature, even though I think she said some kind of like shady stuff. For the most part, she's an emotionally mature person. Um, and then him, he's actually he has a feminine vibe, okay? He has more of a feminine energy. He's comfortable with her being more of like the masculine role. He doesn't necessarily want to be the one making decisions all the time, which also can make sense. If he wanted to be with an older woman, that could make sense. Maybe he doesn't really want to be the one who is, he doesn't want to feel like the wise one in the group. He wants someone else to defer to. So he does that. And he's a manifester, he can make anything happen. This is like a sign of admiration. So she does really see like that he has a lot of gifts. And then to clarify that, we have the Queen of Wands, like total manifester. This is very passionate. We got this for Camila Cabello. This is a passionate energy, but it is a passionate feminine energy. So he comes across as a really feminine energy in their connection, whatever that means. But I think that's why it doesn't seem super passionate. It doesn't seem really like when you see them together in photos or whatever, you're not like, I don't feel like I kind of like don't get it. I'm like, huh? It does seem like it's two friends. So that is kind of what's coming across in these cards as well. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Also, I'm gonna leave it at that because I've had too much tarot tea. And I definitely, yeah, Babalu, yep, friendship. So that's the tea on that. Penny D, a big turnoff for sure. I agree with you. I am not into that either. Yeah. So makes sense though. Like, okay. Again, we'll say it again. Someone for everyone. Shadily we say someone for everyone. Yeah, I don't get it either. But Voice of Davis says, I don't really blame him for wanting to be with an older woman since he was a Disney star. There are probably a lot of young girls liking him for the wrong reasons. Sage Moon says, phew. Yeah, I also feel like if you're a child actor or actress, you can be like really stunted. You go through a lot, and maybe being responsible from a young age gets exhausting. And as you get older, maybe you're like, hey, I wouldn't mind having someone that I can lean on because I've been acting like an adult, working, making decisions, maybe trying to act older than my age for many years. Maybe he likes being able to like, take the back seat and it seems like that's what he has. So, good for him, good for them, works for them, obviously. We didn't get any burdens there. So that was good. Another great night. Thanks, Britt. Thank you, Beth. You were so sweet. Thank you, Penny. Oh, this was fun. You guys, I had the best time with y'all. This was such a good time. I'm sending you all big hugs. I hope that you start the week off on such a positive note. Remember, all the planets are direct. So we really do have a big boost from the universe starting this week to like do the things we want to do, be authentic. It's Aquarius season, go after our goals. So yeah, I'm just wishing everybody a blessed week. I hope that all the planets are just pushing you towards your happiness. I'm gonna send you guys a big hug. Bye, Erin. Good night. Sweet dreams. Good night, Diane. This was fun. See you guys next time. Okay. Big hugs. Bye, guys.